Okay, so I'm back for the second part of my Kingsoft review. I've gotten the list of viruses I'm going to test it against. So I'll just open Internet Explorer here and start. Okay, the first one doesn't work. This one works, so I'll run that. I don't care if it's unsafe, I'll run it anyway. Well, I do care if it's unsafe, but we're not testing Microsoft security systems here, we're testing Kingsoft to see how they do. Okay, here's a calculator. +2. Okay, this just seems to work like a normal calculator. But Kingsoft has found a virus in it, which is good. So I'll just move on to the next one. It's the same again. The file isn't safe. Alright, that's just saying it found viruses. I just need to pause this. My own antivirus is stopping this from working. That's probably why the first one didn't work, so I'll be back in a sec. This should be okay now, so I'm going to go back and I'll check the first one again, just to see what happens, see if it's any different. No, that's still not working. I'll try this one again, now that my antivirus isn't going to stop it. Alright, so I'm just going to run this and I'll move on to the next one while that's doing whatever it's doing. Firewall has blocked some features of Windows Explorer. I'll allow it to communicate and see what happens, because I'm not testing Windows Firewall. And I think Windows Explorer should be safe enough anyway, so I'll allow access. And I'll move on to the next one. That seemed to work alright. I don't know what it's doing though. That one's working fine. It's just one that hasn't worked so far. I was just about to say that I haven't seen much from Kingsoft, but it just found 2 more viruses, which is probably a good sign. Okay, so that one isn't working either, that's 2 that haven't worked. I've installed correctly. I don't really care. If it's not working the first time, I'm not going to bother trying again. That could just have been what Kingsoft just found, and that might have been why it didn't install properly. I think the last two are fake antiviruses, so it should be interesting to see if it manages to find them. See if it manages to stop the system getting locked up. Kingsoft found that. Alright, so someone just came into the room, so I had to pause that and I kind of forgot where I am. But I'll just try and continue on with this. That one didn't do much. And here's the last one. There's still not been much from Kingsoft. I think it's found maybe 5 files out of 8 links. Well, 10, but 8 worked. The Windows can't find that file. Alright, I'll just have a look at Task Manager here. See if there's anything running that shouldn't be. Well, anything obvious. Kingsoft. I think that's Kingsoft KX engine. That installed correctly. Right, I'm going to see if Kingsoft Process Monitor will find anything running that shouldn't be Process Supervisor, whatever they want to call it. So I'll just click Find Risky Process. I'll just restart Windows Explorer. It crashed for no reason at all. I don't think it even crashed. It's working again now here, and this will find anything risky. It says let's block some features of host processes for Windows tasks. Okay, I'll just cancel that. Oh, allowed access. I'm gonna pause this while this is checking, just in case it takes a while. Alright, well, Kingsoft says all the processes are saved, even though there's probably some things that aren't safe, like the Explorer.exe. I don't think that's the Windows genuine Explorer. And there's something in Explorer exe running called LERJIJ, and that it doesn't know what that is, so that could be a bad program. I'm going to run a scan with Kingsoft and see if it comes back with anything, and I'll be back when the scan has finished. Alright, so the scan is finished. It found 2 pieces of malware and a Trojan. They've all been deleted successfully. So I'll just click finish and I'm going to open back up Kingsoft. And I'm going to Tools and I'm going to use the Disk Cleaner, History Cleaner and System Repair to see if it can repair anything and to just remove any temporary files. And then I'm going to scan up Malwarebytes and Hitman Pro and then I'll be back. I just came back because I was using the system repair and there's some DLLs have been damaged, some DLL files, but when I try and repair it, select the item to repair and you get the message saying the following items are repaired. Press OK, but then it says they're still damaged and you can rescan and it'll still say they're damaged. So it's not able to fix that. I just thought I'd come back to let everyone know that I was having problems getting to any websites. It kept redirecting me to ad sites, asking me to play games and then asking for my phone number. I was going to charge my phone. So I had to reset all Internet Explorer settings to get that to fix itself. And obviously I wasn't able to get Malwarebytes, so I'm going to do that. Alright, so the scan with Malwarebytes is finished. it found 11 things, and most of them seem to be part of the same rogue, and some registry data was on registry values for the rogue. There was a Trojan dropper and a spyware Z-bot, so it looks like there was only 3 things. I'll remove these anyway. And now, when this restarts, I will scan with Hitman Pro, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, so there's something blocking Hitman Pro from installing. If I do a search for Hitman Pro, it redirects me to Gomeo search, and I've managed to download it through download.com, but it still won't let me install it. Once it's installed, it will open up, and after a few seconds it'll close, and there'll be no files in program files or anything, so it's just not installing, and there's something either blocking it or removing it. So I think it's kind of safe to say that Kingsoft failed, and I'm just going to end this review now, and I should have another review up within the next few days, and thanks for watching.